Did Jessa Duggar just accidentally reveal the biggest secret of 2026? In her latest home vlog, fans caught a glimpse of something and someone they weren't supposed to see while showing off her new baby. Jessa panned the camera too quickly, catching James Duggar in a very intimate conversation with Lydia Swanson. But it's not just a crush anymore. Jessa's latest comments about James' new house and a summer wedding have sent shockwaves through the fandom. Tonight, we break down the footage that Jessa tried to hide and why this secret courtship is finally out in the open. Is James Duggar officially off the market? Let's look at the proof. The Duggar family has always been the gold standard for keeping secrets until the big reveal. But in January 2026, the wall of silence finally crumbled, and it was none other than Jessa Duggar Seawald who held the hammer. Jessa, often called the unethical PR manager of the family, is usually the most careful when it comes to what she shows in her YouTube vlogs. But even a pro makes mistakes. The footage that wasn't supposed to exist, it all started with a simple life update vlog Jessa posted on her channel. She was giving fans a tour of her newly finished living room, showing off the kids and her latest baby, Edward. But at the 14-minute mark, the camera panned across her backyard window, capturing a scene on the patio that set the internet on fire. There, sitting on a porch swing, were James Duggar and Lydia Swanson. They weren't just sitting together. Their body language spoke volumes. James had his arm draped across the back of the swing, and Lydia was leaning in close, sharing a phone screen. For those who know the Duggar rules, this level of front hugging or close proximity is reserved strictly for those in an official courtship. The re-upload mystery. Within 20 minutes of the video going live, the Duggar detectives on Reddit and Instagram had already taken screenshots. Then, something even more suspicious happened. The video suddenly went private. An hour later, Jessa re-uploaded the exact same vlog, but the footage of the backyard had been clumsily edited out. The patio scene was replaced with a static photo of her kids. This panic edit was all the confirmation the world needed. If Lydia and James were just friends, there would be no reason to hide the footage. Jess's frantic attempt to cover her tracks actually turned a small spark into a massive viral flame. By trying to protect the secret, she essentially confirmed that James and Lydia are the main event of 2026. Jessa's cryptic commentary. But the leak didn't stop at the visual evidence. Later in the video, Jessa sat down for a coffee chat with her viewers. she began talking about uh, how the family is growing, and mentioned that the Bachelor brothers are finally finding their paths. She specifically called out James, saying James has been spending a lot of time with the Swanson family lately, helping them with some land clearing. And let's just say he's very motivated to get his own house finished before the summer heat hits. In the world of the Duggars, motivated to finish a house is code for getting ready for a bride. Jess's smirk during that segment told the whole story. She knows exactly what is happening. She knows that James has moved past the getting to know you phase and is now deep into a formal courtship with Lydia Swanson. Jessa didn't just leak a relationship, she leaked a timeline. By mentioning the summer heat, she pointed directly to a June or July wedding. Jessa might have tried to delete the clip, but her words and that one stray camera angle have officially ended James Duggar's Bachelor era. Once the internet processed the shock of Jessa's accidental leak, the conversation immediately shifted to the girl on the porch, swing Lydia Swanson. To the casual viewer, she might just be a new face, but to the deep dive Duggar researchers, her presence represents a calculated and powerful alliance between two of the most influential families in their conservative circle. In this segment, we explore why Lydia isn't just a random choice for James, but a strategic move that Jessa and Jim Bob completely approve of. A family affair, the Josiah and Lauren connection, Lydia Swanson, is the younger sister of Lauren Swanson, who married Josiah Duggar back in 2018. This is what fans call a double down on a family alliance. We've seen this before with the Duggars and the Caldwells, where siblings from one family marry siblings from another. By James pursuing Lydia, the Duggars are keeping it in the family. Jessa hinted at this in her leaked vlog when she mentioned how much she loves the Swanson sisters' eye for design. In early 2026, the Swansons and the Duggars are more intertwined than ever. Josiah and Lauren have famously stepped away from social media to live a private life. And many believe Lydia is being mentored by Lauren on how to handle the Duggar fame while maintaining her privacy. Jess's leak showed Lydia and James in a very private, relaxed setting, proving that Lydia is already treated like a sister-in-law, even without a ring on her finger. Who is the real Lydia Swanson? Lydia turned 18 recently, making her one of the youngest Duggar brides to be in a few years. She is known within her community as being incredibly artistic, quiet, and deeply committed to the family's core values. Unlike some of the rebel Duggar daughters who have moved away or changed their style. Lydia fits the traditional mold perfectly. In Jessa's vlog, you can see Lydia's style. Modest but modern, very much in line with the new Duggar aesthetic that Jana and Jessa have popularized. She represents a safe choice for the family. After years of scandals and legal battles, Jim Bob is looking for a clean victory. A courtship between a loyal son like James and a girl from a trusted family like the Swansons is exactly the kind of 2026 PR when the family needs. Jessa knows this, which is why she seemed so excited, almost giddy, when talking about James' big summer plans. The double cousin legacy. One of the most fascinating aspects of this secret courtship that Jessa's leak brought to light is the future. Brought to light is the future of the family tree. If James and Lydia marry, their children will be double first cousins with Josiah and Lauren's kids. This means they will share twice as much DNA as regular cousins. In the conservative world the Duggars inhabit, this is seen as a way to strengthen the godly legacy. It ensures that the cousins grow up in the exact same environment with the exact same values. During Jessa's coffee chat in the vlog, she made a cryptic remark about keeping the cousins close together, which many interpreted as her blessing on this double family bond. Jessa's excitement wasn't just about a wedding. It was about the fact that her children will have a whole new set of playmates who are already vetted by the family. The Swanson Duggar Alliance of 2026 is officially the new power structure in Tontitown. And thanks to Jessa's camera work, the world finally knows who the next Swanson bride is going to be. In the world of the Duggars, a young man doesn't just buy a house, he builds one. One of the most telling signs that James and Lydia are fast tracking their future came directly from Jessa's 2026 home front series. While the cameras are focused on Jessa's kitchen, the real story was happening in the background and in the dirt. James is no longer living the bachelor trailer life, and Jessa's latest comments have confirmed that a permanent marriage nest is currently under construction. The end of the bachelor pad for the last few years, James has lived in a beautifully renovated shipping container and trailer on the Duggar property. It was the ultimate single man setup, minimalist, mobile, and rugged. But as Jessa pointed out in her January vlog, James has been clearing out the old to make room for the new. Jessa took her viewers on a walk through of the property, ostensibly to show the kids playing, but she accidentally panned the camera toward a new foundation being poured near the edge of the woods. She remarked, James has been out here since sunrise every day. He's realized that the trailer is a bit too small for the guests he's planning to host this summer. The way Jessa emphasized the word guests with a knowing look at the camera was a classic Duggar soft launch for a wedding. You don't pour a permanent foundation for a guest room. You pour it for a family home. The Swanson influence on the design, what makes this construction project even more suspicious, is who has been spotted at the site. Local residents in Tontatown have reported seeing not just James, but Lydia Swanson and her father, Dwayne, looking at blueprints on the property. Jess's vlog actually backed this up. In one scene, Jessa is seen looking at floor plans on a tablet, and she mentions how she's helping a certain brother choose between modern farmhouse and traditional styles. She even mentioned that Lydia has such a great eye for color palettes. Why would Lydia Swanson be choosing the color palette for James's new house unless she was planning on living in it? In 2026, the Duggars don't do casual interior design help. If a Swanson girl is picking out the tiles, there's a Swanson Duggar wedding on the horizon. The summer deadline, the most viral part of this segment, is the timeline Jessa leaked. She specifically mentioned that James is under the gun to get the roof on before the June rains. In the Duggar universe, a house is finished just in time for the honeymoon by giving us a summer 2026 deadline. Jessa has effectively told us when the wedding is happening. We are seeing James transition from the lost boy who drove a tank and lived in a trailer to a responsible property owner preparing for a wife. Jessa's role as a narrator of this transition is vital. She's framing the story for the fans, making sure we see James as a hardworking, traditional provider. The trailer is being packed up. The foundation is set, and thanks to Jessa's slip-ups, we know exactly who James is building that front porch for. In the Duggar world, a courtship isn't just a private matter between two people. It's a group activity. And in January 2026, a group leader for James and Lydia seems to be none other than Jessa. While James and Lydia are trying to keep things low, Jessa's social media footprints have revealed that she is the primary chaperone for their secret outings. This isn't just Jessa being a cool sister. It's Jessa acting as the official gatekeeper of the relationship. The third wheel, or the guardian. Jessa recently posted a series of photos titled Saturday Adventures, featuring her kids at a local park and a trendy coffee shop in Bentonville. At first glance, it looked like a standard family day, but Sharp-eyed fans noticed a reflection in the window of the coffee shop. James and Lydia were sitting directly across from Jessa. In the Duggar culture, you are never truly alone until the wedding night. By Jessa being present, she is providing the supervision required by their family rules. But there's a deeper layer here. In 2026, Jessa has become the person James trusts most. Unlike his parents, who might be more rigid, Jessa allows them to have modern dates, like going to high-end cafes or browsing local boutiques, as long as she is there to witness it. Jessa is essentially the bridge between the old school rules and the 2026 reality. The Secret Target runs one of the most viral moments of January 2026 was a TikTok blind item that claimed a famous Arkansas family was seen at a local Target late at night. Shortly after, Jessa posted a story of her sons playing with toy cars they just got at Target. In the background of that story, for just a split second, you could see James pushing a cart while Lydia Swanson pointed at home Duggar items. Jessa didn't mention them in the video, but her choice to film in that direction felt like a deliberate breadcrumb for the fans. These Target dates are where the real work of the relationship is happening. They are picking out towels, looking at kitchenware, and dreaming about that new house we discussed in segment 3. Jess's presence makes these outings official. If Jessa is there, it means Jim Bob has given the green light. Jessa isn't just a chaperone. She's the witness to their growing commitment on protecting the narrative. Why is Jessa doing this? In 2026, the Duggars are very careful about their image. They don't want a repeat of the unsupervised rumors that plagued previous family courtships. Jessa is there to make sure everything stays above board. During a recent Q&A on her Instagram, someone asked Jessa if she ever gets tired of being the third wheel. She laughed and said, I love being there to see my siblings' lives change. It's a privilege to be part of those quiet moments before the big announcements. By using the phrase big announcements, Jessa confirmed that these dates are leading somewhere significant. She is protecting James and Lydia from the paparazzi while simultaneously feeding the fans just enough information to keep them interested. Jessa has mastered the art of the secret date. She keeps the couple safe, the rules followed, and the viral rumors buzzing. As we moved from 2025 into January 2026, the rumors of a courtship between James and Lydia Swanson turned into something much more significant. Rumors of a secret engagement. While the Duggars are known for their big televised announcements, James has always done things his own way. And according to the latest viral evidence found in Jessa's social media, the question hasn't just been asked, it's been answered. The New Year's Eve snapshot, the first major clue, dropped just after midnight on January 1st, 2026. Jessa posted a grainy, light photo of the family celebrating New Year's Eve at the big house. It was a chaotic shot of the kids with sparklers, but in the far left corner, James and Lydia were visible. Fans immediately noticed that Lydia was holding her left hand differently, tucked slightly into her sleeve. A common Duggar move when trying to hide a new ring. But it was Jessa's caption that really raised eyebrows. She wrote, starting 2026 with so much to celebrate. Some of the best news is still a secret, but our hearts are so full. For the Duggar community, secret news in January is almost always a code for a wedding planned for the spring or summer. If James hadn't popped the question yet, why would Jessa be hinting at a family-wide celebration? The ring slip in the kitchen vlog, the real smoking gun, came a few days later. Jessa was filming a cooking segment in her kitchen, and Lydia was helping her prep vegetables. As Lydia reached for a bowl, the camera caught a clear glint of light on her ring finger. It wasn't just a simple band. It looked like a classic princess cut diamond, very similar to the style the Swanson sisters prefer. Jessa must have realized the mistake because she abruptly cut the scene. And when the video resumed, Lydia was wearing oven mitts for the rest of the segment, even while just chopping lettuce. This level of suspicious editing is exactly what happened before Justin and Claire's announcement and before Jana's wedding in 2024. Jessa is trying to keep the secret for the official announcement, but her own camera work is betraying her. The ring is there, the commitment is real, and the secret engagement of 2026 is officially the worst kept secret in the family. Why the secrecy? The big question everyone is asking in January 2026 is why hide it? In the past, an engagement was a major payday and a press release. But James and Lydia are part of the new Duggar era. They are likely waiting for a specific date, perhaps a family anniversary or a major holiday, to drop a professionally produced video. Jessa's role in this is to keep the fans warm. She drops the hints, lets the ring slip, and watches the engagement numbers on her vlogs skyrocket. By allowing these leaks to happen, Jessa is ensuring that when the official news breaks, the entire world will already be watching. James may be the one who bought the ring, but Jessa is the one making sure the world sees the sparkle. The evidence is piled high. The clues are in the background of every vlog, and the fans have spoken. The secret is officially out. But as we look toward the rest of 2026, the question isn't if James Duggar and Lydia Swanson are getting married. It's when. This final chapter of The Lost Boy saga isn't just about a wedding. It's about how the Duggars are navigating a world without TV cameras, using social media, leaks to tell their stories. Timeline predictions. A summer of Swanson's, if Jessa's summer deadline for James' house is accurate, we are looking at a June or July 2026 wedding. History tells us that once a Duggar man starts building a house and a Swanson girl starts choosing the color palette, the Idoas are only months away. This wedding will be a major milestone for the family. It marks the second official union between the Duggars and the Swansons, further cementing this double cousin legacy. We expect the announcement to drop officially in late February or March, followed by a flurry of wedding prep vlogs from Jessa, Joy, and even Jana. The 2026 wedding season is about to be dominated by the couple that tried and failed to stay hidden. The unintentional narrator, we have to give credit to Jessa. Whether her leaks were accidental or a brilliant piece of social media marketing, she has kept the Duggar name trending throughout January 2026 by showing just enough of the ring, just enough of the house, and just enough of the secret dates. She has created a viral storm. In a world where the family no longer has a network contract, Jessa has stepped up to be the producer of their reality. She knows that a leaked relationship is often more viral than a planned one. Her role in James and Lydia's story has proven that even if they aren't on TLC, the Duggars still know exactly how to keep the world watching. Breaking the silence as James prepares to leave his bachelor trailer for a permanent home with Lydia, we are witnessing the end of an era. The Lost Boys aren't lost anymore. They are builders, they are husbands, and they are carving out lives that look a little bit different than what we saw on 19 Kids and Counting. The 2026 secret courtship of James and of Lydia Swanson is a reminder that while the family has changed, the bond remains. They are still choosing to stay close, still choosing familiar families, and still letting us in, one accidental vlog leak at a time. Thanks for joining us for this 40-minute viral special. Don't forget to subscribe, because when that official engagement video drops, you'll want to be the first to see it. I'm your host, and this has been the 2026 Duggar Report.